Hello, my name is Gordian, and this is my sales demonstration video for the Selling Strategically class. I will be playing the role of the Director of Sales for the East Coast of the United States for the company called Oxygen Incorporation, which is located in Alachua County. This is Maria, and she'll be playing the role of Dr. Cannon, who is a head neurosurgeon at the Monroe Regional Hospital in Ocala, Florida. In addition to Oxygen, Dr. Cannon has looked at two other medical device companies that she will be using to recommend to her team of neurosurgeons to use the products to regenerate the nerves of the patients that have been damaged or typically need surgery to regenerate their sense of feeling. Dr. Cannon is not satisfied with the current products that her team and herself have been using, so they're looking for the best solution in that overall process. I need to sell Oxygen's products to her and present it as the best solution to use for conducting nerve regeneration. The common objectives to Oxygen and their products are the new innovative products that are in the market, and as well as the higher price compared to our competitors. Dr. Cannon's communication style is reflective, so I will need to present my materials in a no-nonsense business style, ask specific questions, as well as slowly deliberate my materials I'm reciting to her. And I also cannot force her to make any quick decisions. I will be using two strategies to handle objections, and they will be the case study and the feel, felt, found method. And I'll be using the turnover close, which is also known as the impending event closing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Come in.
Hello, Maria. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Carlos?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Of course. How was your weekend? I know you mentioned you were going to your son's graduation, right?
Yes, we went. He was the valedictorian of his high school, so we're very proud of him, and the graduation was nice.
That's great. That's very exciting. You should be very proud of him.
Yeah, we are.
That's great. Do you know which university he'll be attending?
Well, he was looking around, but I think he's going to stay in state and go to University of Florida, so we're proud he's going to become a Gator.
Excellent. It is great to be a Florida Gator. I actually graduated from the University of Florida.
Oh, really?
Not too long ago.
Cool.
But why don't we go ahead and get started? I know you're very busy at the hospital this time of year, so I don't want to take too much of your time. But I know you looked at two other medical device companies and their products, and that you specifically use the nerve regeneration style. But I want to talk to you a little bit about Oxygen, the company itself and the products, and how it will be beneficial for you, your neurosurgeon team, and as well as your patients. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Excellent. Well, Oxygen just first started as a kind of a startup project in the biomedical science department at UF, and essentially then became a startup in the biotech incubator located in Alachua County, and now it's one of the leading medical device companies in the world. Oxygen is now a regenerative medical device company focused on science, the development of technology that focuses on peripheral nerve regenerations and reconstruction to aid, the patients who have been, during or have had traumatic injuries. And as you know, peripheral nerves provide the pathways to both motor and sensory feeling signals that go throughout the body. And often the damage of the peripheral nerve signals can, alter how they feel, they function, how they, move. And so one of our latest products, which is the Avance Axoguard Nerve Graft, is actually made out of human real tissue. And it's one of the things that we're very proud of because it's something that's not out there in the market. And so overall, Oxygen brings the science of those different technologies to life with thousands and thousands of surgeries done worldwide, as well as to those who are armed forces, as well as our women and men that are out there. And that's something that we're very proud of because a lot of other companies can't say that.
It's good to know.
Yeah. And so we also ship to hospitals, medical centers, and to private locations all around the world. We have a great qualified staff of sales representatives around the United States, and I oversee the East Coast and all the operation sales. So that's something that we're very proud of.
And how long have you been at Oxygen?
I've been at Oxygen for a little bit over 4.5 years. And so, like I said before, I graduated from the University of Florida with a material science and engineering major, specializing in biomaterials, and also a minor in sales engineering. And so right when I graduated, I had a lot of opportunities to look at specifically in the biotech/medical industry. And so I know that Axogen, that it started in the University of Florida, I had a lot of potential to bring my experience, professional experience and career to this because I knew it had a lot of potential. So ever since I had the training, it was excellent and I knew it was the right fit for me. So it was great.
That's terrific. Sounds like a great company.
Great deal. So that's a little bit about Axogen and a little bit about the products and myself. Now, would you like me to discuss about the benefits of our products and how it will better suit your needs as well as your team?
Yeah, let's get started.
All right, sweet deal. So, as you know, one of our key features that I would like to discuss with you is in fact that we offer three main products. As you can see right here, you can kindly glance at them. But I'll go in further detail in this presentation I'll show you. The first one is an Avance Nerve Graft, and essentially this is the newest product in the market out there. It is solely made out of allograft human tissue, so that means that we get human tissue that's donated, and we make it into this product that is the connector of two nerves that are damaged, and we connect them together. The next one is right here. This is an Axoguard Nerve Protector. Essentially what this is, it's a wrap that wraps around two nerves. And so there's different methods of repairing nerves. And this is the connector, and so this is just kind of like a hollow tube made out of the human tissue, and it connects two nerves. And so this is very new. This is something that is not very common out there in the industry, and we're very proud to do this because our competitors cannot do this at all. They have not been able to keep up with the technology with the biomedical sciences. So does that sound good? Do you like everything so far about the products that we offer?
Yeah, they sound very innovative and definitely like something we could use for our patients. And we'd probably have to change the way we do surgery and everything, but it's good that it's all natural.
Excellent. I'm glad that you noticed that. So the second key feature that I'd like to share with you about Axogen nerve grafts is that they come in a variety of lengths and sizes. And this is something that we keep in mind with being doctors and surgeons as well. As you can see in this graph, actually here's a better graph for you. There are the three products right here. They come in all shapes and sizes because we understand that as surgeons, when you are about to do the surgery process, you don't know exactly where you're going to encounter. So you are able to purchase any types of size of the grafts. And as you can see, they come from the smallest to the thickest to the largest, and so on. So this is something that we're very proud of, that a lot of our competitors can't do the same thing.
Okay, so that sounds good. I'm still kind of a little bit confused, though.
Okay. Also, I'd like to mention, before I go on, with that being said about the sizes, we kept that in mind because we offer a great customer care program. It's essentially a service that allows the doctors to purchase, or actually not purchase, but obtain all the products they need, and then at the time and point of the surgery, they can pick this selective product and then return all the other ones that they don't need with no extra fee charge. So are you specifically confused about the customer care program, or kind of like the sizing and how that works?
Yeah, I probably more the service and the program.
Okay, just want to make sure that we're on the same page. So actually, I want to show you a graph right here with a bunch of studies that I've done. This is actually a graph, pie charts that have been conducted by doctors, and is a study done by 1,000 surgeons. And essentially, like I said, we offered all these sizes, and so we accommodate to your needs because we understand what you guys go through. And so, as you can see, they interfere, or I guess you can interact with sensory and also mixed nerves. So as you can see in the bottom right here, our products have an 86% successful recovery rate for sensory, and then down here you will be also to be able to see that 80% is a successful rate for the mixed nerves. And so that's something that we're very proud of because our competitors cannot even match that at all. We have competitors that have 39%, 43%, and a total of 67%, which is not nearly closest to our successful rate. So that's something that we're very proud of. So by looking at all this data and the data that I've clearly shown to you, is that something that you think will benefit your team surgeons and your patients?
Yes, I definitely do. And we've been getting several complaints that our patients are uncomfortable with their collagen tubes and that they're just unbearable, so we have to go back and redo surgery. So I definitely think that this is something that's beneficial to everyone.
Right, I completely understand. And like I said before, we are the leader in allograft nerve graft, and which is donated from human tissues. And a lot of the other medical companies out there, our competitors, have now discovered this new technology. So this is something that we're very proud of, and can be a part of any procedure out there.
Okay, that makes sense. I do have a couple of concerns still, though, and one of those is just that your product is fairly new in the market, so I'm just a little hesitant because we have to train the surgeons to understand it and everything like that.
Right. Okay. So you're concerned with just like it being new in the market and just the new features and whatnot. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, I understand. Well, I just wanted to give you a little example. In the past, I've had surgeons who do hundreds and hundreds of regenerations all over the body, everything from the mouth to the hand to the arm and to the legs. And essentially, this one surgeon that I specifically know and have done business in the past, he's from Houston, Texas, and he actually chose this Avance product right here, which is one that you're looking into, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And he chose it specifically because of the human tissue quality. It is, made out of human tissue. It is not made out of the collagen, plastic-like materials of our competitors. So it's actually, efficient and it gets the job done. So what he noticed is that after using the product and purchasing it, he was able to see an overall dramatic increase of his patient satisfaction and overall procedure. And since you are using that, you will see the exact same thing. He recommends it, and I can give you his contact information if you'd like.
Oh, okay, that'd be great.
Yes. So does that clear up a little bit, of your concern with it being new and
Yeah, it does, and you've done an excellent job of explaining that. However, I'm sure you anticipated this. I am concerned that your price is 20% higher than your competitors, and in this economy, that it's difficult for us to deal with.
Right, I understand. Well, I just want to make sure that you're primarily concerned with the pricing, correct? I know we are a new company and we do have higher prices, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, however, the reason for that is that we are building this new technology, and I completely understand how you feel, Dr. Cannon, because a lot of doctors out there go through the same thing, and they're very worried about the financial status. So many of the surgeons have felt the same way, exact same way, and they've used the Axogen, and as you can see, the success rate is a lot larger than my competitors right here. And they also found the same thing, that they were able to find a better success rate, and the patients were overall more satisfied with the product, and they weren't able to nearly as feel the plastic material. They saw a dramatic, large increase with all those being said, and they're very happy. So I haven't heard any major concerns from them. So does that kind of alleviate your financial concern?
Yeah, it does. It makes more sense, and it kind of seems like your price is worth the benefits that we would gain from your product.
Okay, great. I'm glad that you are okay with that and that alleviates your concerns. So as you agreed, our product does have several advantages over our competitors. I would also like to share with you that unfortunately, with the high demand that we have, we will not be able to ship until the next month. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that actually works out really well for us because we, would have to get rid of our current stock anyways and use all of that up. So we probably wouldn't need your product until the end of next month. So that works out.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm great to hear that. I'm actually glad that worked out. I'm sorry it didn't, work out to being sooner, but we are in high demand, so that's something that we're trying to work on. But if you order this week, we'll be able to ship right in the middle of next month. So do those explanations and examples make you want to recommend this to your team of surgeons and as well as your patients when they're going through surgery?
Yeah, definitely. I think you've done a great job of explaining the benefits, and thank you for going into the detail and showing me that it's worth the price and everything. So I definitely think that I'm going to recommend this to my team and to my patients.
Okay, awesome. I'm very glad to hear that. So very quickly, I just want to make sure that we summarize everything. We do feel that we have innovative products in the market that will get the job done and make it efficient as possible.
I do, yes.
Excellent. And you also feel like the Avance nerve grafts, the new ones on the products, are right for your patients so that they will, no longer complain.
Yeah, I do, and I think that even though it's a little more expensive, I think that that's worth it.
Okay, great. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I guess the next thing to do is set up a meeting, perhaps with your team as well, and we can go over all the procedures and making sure that we're all on the same page.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll keep you posted on the best time to get everyone together.
All right, sweet. I'm very glad. Also, I don't think I gave you my business card, but this is it right here.
Okay.
It has my number and also the customer care service number, and you are more than welcome to call them 24/7 with any concerns, problems that you may have, and they'll be happy to, answer those for you.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. I look forward to doing business with you.
Awesome. Thank you very much,
Thanks.
Dr. Cannon.
Have
See
a
ya.
great day.
You too. Bye-bye.